Hello, it's Mike Less, and here is some video from the afternoon of Saturday, August 12th, 2017. Some local farmers in the area got together and were plowing up a harvested wheat field with their antique tractors. The field you see here in the video is in southern Darke County, Ohio, so western Ohio, and we are only maybe a couple hundred yards from the Preble County line, and we are just east of US Route 127, so we are close to West Manchester, Ohio right here. So out here in the field, we got 5 tractors running right here. So we have an Oliver Super 88 pulling a plow. We have a John Deere 720. We have a Farmall, I believe that was an M. I didn't actually catch that. And right behind that is a Farmall 1206 pulling an Alice Chalmers 6-bottom plow, which was a bit much for the hard ground. You can see it spinning there. And now coming up is a John Deere 730 diesel with a wide front end pulling a plow. Back in the day, farmers used to pretty much plow all their ground, but moldboard plowing has almost become a thing of the past. But it's pretty common a lot of times to see a lot of farmers get together with antique tractors, antique plows, and do events like this just for fun. As a kid growing up and working for my grandpa, I never did get the moldboard plow. My dad tells me my grandpa was one of the first farmers in the area to get away from the moldboard plow, and his main tillage practice back then, he went from a 3-bottom rollover plow. It was a 3-bottom John Deere rollover plow pulled by a Minneapolis Jetstar, and he went to an offset disc. Speaking of offset discs, that's something you rarely see anymore. There are parts of the country where they do use them, and there are parts of the country where they still do a lot of moldboard plowing, but not in this area. So it's good to see this old farming practice out here, but it is quite time consuming, and you don't get to take the big width of cut like you do with chisel plows or disc rippers and other tillage practices. Of course, no-till is also a common practice in this area too, so the plowing has kind of went by the wayside, but go to a lot of farms and everybody seems to have an old plow backed in the barn somewhere. But like I said, a lot of guys get together and do this just for fun. So as a kid working for my grandpa, like I said, I never did get to pull a moldboard plow, but when I met my wife, her dad still did a little plowing. So the first plow I ever pulled was a 5-bottom International plow. I think it was a 720, and he had an International 1256 tractor at the time, and that was the first tractor and plow that I ever plowed ground with. In my travels with my job, I do get to see some moldboard plowing in different areas. For example, western Oklahoma in the wheat belt area, there's an area right around Alva where they do a lot of moldboard plowing on the continuous wheat. And I know a few farmers in Illinois that do some moldboard plowing on their continuous or corn-on-corn ground. I like to go in there and plow that and bury that residue to kill off any disease if they're going to plant corn in that same field next year. If you go back on my YouTube channel, you can find some of them plowing videos from Oklahoma and Illinois. Got several more minutes on this video left of these guys here plowing, so sit back and enjoy.